everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Alpha 5 and Zordon from Hasbro. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. So here's Alpha. Let's check him out. Alpha's head is a little disc kind of thing. It looks really cool. I think it is very, Japanese inspired, maybe even Chinese inspired. It looks sort of like samurai armor, what he's wearing, kind of, maybe futuristic, maybe not, maybe I'm just imagining things. You can see through here. We also have these little rivety looking things over here that look beautiful. It's awesome. It's like a giant gear kind of thing. He has these nice shoulder pads that are really cool. We also have these really neat elbow pads in the back, this strange kind of plate back here with little dots and indents. Very well done on the paint right there. Going down further, we have this nice sort of crotch piece. It's really cool. He has a little armband right over here with these little kind of like, tube kind of arms. His legs are really nice too. They're really armored well. And there's a little sort of weird kind of symbol going on. Kind of like, little sort of plus sign-y kind of things. Little like very round. He's a very round character. His cute little feet are just adorable and very small, so little. The blue is different from the rest of the blue on the whole thing. I wish there was more of this blue and less of this kind of blue. Cheekily enough, he has the Power Rangers symbol logo on his chest. It's painted pretty okay, a little offset, but I take what I can get with this figure, and I just love Alpha. He's adorable. As far as accessories goes, Alpha 5 comes with this little bear. It's really cute. The fur looks well sculpted on it. I'm really proud about that and happy that it's well done. We also have the nice head that looks very much like Alpha. Is it a bear of him? I don't know. It's really cute though. The paint could be a little bit better on the eyes, I think. That's about it. It's a very adorable little bear and looks really nice. Yeah, it's well worth it for this little guy. As far as articulation goes, Alpha's head can swivel around all the way. If you want him to, he can look in every single direction. His head can go back this far, forward a little bit, side a little bit, and go around pretty well. Goes up this far, hindered by this plate. Goes down all the way around slightly. You have to kind of work it around that. He does have a butterfly joint a little bit, which works out pretty well. We also got an elbow right over here, goes up to 90 or so, single jointed. That's kind of a shame. His wrist can swivel, goes down this far and up this far. The hands look really good with this little armored plating on them and sort of a glove kind of feature. That's pretty neat. We have a swivel all the way around here. We can go back this far, forward this far, hindered by a lot of the sort of just armor, I guess. You get out this far, in this far, up. You can actually swivel it all the way around if you like, almost all the way around and back. Goes really far on this guy. I love it. You get a swivel up here, and this armor plate moves with the leg. That's great. You get a double jointed knee going back. It's okay. Not the best I've seen in, quite some time. No calf swivel, I don't think. You can, pivot at the foot and then go down and up this far. Alpha is a really unique character for the line. I am definitely going to love posing him with the rest. He is wonderful and looks really good. That's Alpha 5 for you. Alpha 5 stands at just under 5 inches tall next to the Dragon Shield Green and Black Rangers, and they look good together, Alpha should be shorter than the rest. He's a little scrawny dude. And also here's Jesse Hecht Creative. Oh no, you had last night. Now it's my turn to sleep with the bear. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. So here's Zordon. Let's check him out. So here it is, the face of Zordon, or more accurately, the face of David J. Fielding, who portrayed him in the series as well as voiced him until Robert L. Menahan stepped up and voiced him. And then we got Bryan Cranston in the movie, and then Nicholas Bell in the movie from yesteryear, years ago. So yeah, that's all the rundown for the actors for this guy. It looks very accurate though. I do think that it's a little bit too blue in a way, but I know what they're going for. Technology back then can't match what they want now, but they could at least fix it up and make it look cool, which they do. It's a nice looking sculpt for the face, and I think it looks pretty cool. From the side, it looks neat. You kind of lose the effect a little bit, but I think the effect actually gets better. It almost looks like Wilson Fisk to me in a sort of cosmic kind of way. yeah, it's just a really neat looking figure that looks super cool. It's a very nice face sculpt. As far as the base goes, it's a little bit, gray. There is a button there we'll show off later on. The background of the tubing is actually this really cool kind of like a little bit like sort of striations in the back, I would guess, some sort of carvings in the back, which gives it a little more depth. On the top we have some more gray, or it's silver in this case. It's more of a gray than a silver. My issue is that there's a lot of like molding issues on this thing. A lot of sort of cracks and whatever, weathering, and yeah, you could kind of chalk it up to, damage over the years, especially what green did to it. But yeah, it just looks super neat, I guess, as far as the base goes. On the back, legalese, all the writings and stuff, who owns it and whatnot. There's like, batteries in here too, we'll get to. And yeah, it complies with all these things. And 2020, yeah, really neat kind of thing. I would just put it up to a wall if I was doing some kind of display for it, to not show all this stuff. But if you want to have, maybe, I don't know, two of them, to have two tubings to make it look even a little more three-dimensional, that's kind of fine, whatever your prerogative is. I would just display it from the front rather than the side. It does look cool from the side in some areas, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let's check out what this little button does, shall we? So here's what Zordon looks like with the light on. It actually is pretty okay. You get a little more of the visage on the head. It looks super nice. It doesn't really work all that well. There's one little, LED on the bottom. But that's kind of it, I guess. Let me at least get my stage lights off and we'll check out what he looks like in this kind of light. And yeah, it's a little bit way better, actually. Wow, that's super cool. Yeah, it's very ethereal, looking kind of, strange and weird. There's a little bit of glow to it too. Are my batteries doing okay? That's super neat, actually. The glowing actually adds to it. That's creepy. Yeah, I really love this now. This is really nice. So having this in the dark makes it look way better than it would in the light. The glowing looks really neat. And where I can like shake it around, it does glow a bit. Could be the batteries are dying in there or something, or taking too much power up. But wow, this is wonderful. Zordon looks really super duper cool. This is a nice piece, and it just looks really good. I'm glad I got this, alpha or not. And now let's turn out the lights. There we go. Here's Zordon next to Alpha 5, the Yellow Ranger, the Red Ranger, and they look good together, a little bit of scale creep going up over here with those Rangers and Alpha. And then Zordon is really huge. That's awesome. He looks great next to all of them. He could be bigger, I think. That's how he looked on screen, at least. So that's fine by me. And also, here's Jesse Hecht Creative. I have traveled through many great lands to meet you, O great and powerful Wizard of Oz. Wait, what do you mean you're not him? Oh, jeez, I'm in the wrong movie. Hang on. I gotta go fire my agent. Overall, I really love this set. Alpha 5 is everything I ever could have dreamed of. I love the gold on him, the contrasting blues, the red, and that little cheeky logo on his chest is really funny. I love that. We also have his head sculpt, which is really nice and works out great. Sure, his articulation isn't really up to snuff, but he doesn't really fight or anything, so it's fine for what he is and better than I thought it would be. The little teddy bear is adorable too, and a really nice piece. It's just so cute and cuddly. Zordon is good too. I feel like he could use something else, but once I turned that light on, all my fears went away. He looks amazing with that light in the darkness, especially when you just, let it bask and glow. It's wonderful. This is a great set. Don't pass it up. If you could find it somewhere, get it. It's well worth your time and all the headaches of the ay. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching and keep being creative. Stay tuned.